really wanted to do something different, you know, and we figured in the city of Montreal, not a lot of people will go to that extent just because of the weather that we have. You know, you always have to have a plan B.
Try to have it all assembled by lunchtime, but I think we won't be raising, nothing's going up in the air until this afternoon.
So we did a feasibility study and we said absolutely, if we build a tent in the parking lot and we close the restaurant up for about 4 or 5 days to allow us time to set up and do everything that it is that we'd like to do, then yes, it is feasible.
Be done by, let's say, 2-3 o'clock.
Okay.
By 3 o'clock tomorrow, everything should be up and about, or almost, and we're finishing.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. He's gonna have to clean it tomorrow anyways. I have flowers being installed. I have more people coming in. The draping is being done, so we're gonna need to clean it.
Put the black pair aside for me. 8. I'll tell you the number. You want the number?
My main task was to really deal with all the suppliers. So to make sure all their needs were met, to make sure they had exactly what they needed to get the job done and to get it done on time. I dealt a lot with the scheduling, so deliveries coming in, pickups after the wedding.
I need you guys to bring one of those tables in, please.
All the chefs involved are at the top of their game. They know what they're doing when it comes to food. I wouldn't even dream of stepping in and telling them to change their recipes. However, they're not equipped to have all of the necessary platters and props and things like that. That's where I come in, and I make it tie in with the theme that I'm working on.
We will squeeze, so I think we will be okay. For me, more important than them being tight is the look. That's priority right now. The detail, people will notice. The detail completes everything, and it's the little details that refine the event at the end of the day.
Let me kiss you tomorrow.
Obviously, you know, Gatsby last year was very hot. You know, the movie came out and it was a very natural little theme, because when you walk through the doors of 40 West, you've got that old Hollywood glam already.
The goal was to bring in an element of opulence. I wanted to give them a feeling of something very special is happening here.
I'm here to stay.
The dancers were just very nonchalantly walking throughout the cocktails and dancing. So it was very nice and it was very tastefully done, but I find entertainment is extremely important.
Feel the pain I felt when love was real.
I don't want to use the word burlesque dancers, but they are dancers that we brought because they understand that era. You know, the way they maneuver, the way they talk, the way they are, fit the theme perfectly.
Adieu.
Once dinner was over, we opened up the lounge, which over there we had a cigar. It was a cigar tent. We had a cigar roller. We brought in from Cuba, and people freaked out over the cigar roller. And then we also had a bar that was more of aged drinks. We had cognacs. It was more of a men's, gentleman's lounge kind of area, and the men were gravitated there. And then we had to transition the restaurant from cocktails to after hour. I like to change everything up, so when people walk in, they're like, what just happened?
So high I touched the clouds.
What I wanted to do is find a way, after going all around, finding a way of bringing everyone back to the dance floor. How are we gonna do that? So Gatsby means over the top, right? So you can do whatever you want as long as you're over the top. So we brought in those Brazilian dancers along with the tum-tums, and we started from inside of the restaurant, created buzz. People were hearing the music and hearing the tum-tum guy, and they had no clue what was going on. They were like looking around. It was funny because you saw all the men and everyone's like following them around, and then we ended up on the dance floor.